What's up, gaming heroes, and welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. In today's video, we are back with Erosium players once again in World of Warcraft. We're in Shadowlands. Oh my gosh, we are finally in Shadowlands. We're blasting through. Last episode, we went through them all, and this episode, we are going through the first area. I'm very, very excited for this, and I really hope that you enjoy this video. If you want to stay up to date with the latest episode, then please feel free to check out my Patreon, where you can also get access to pro World of Warcraft guides. You want to become a World of Warcraft pro? Check out erosiumtv.com. It's connected up to it's a website that's connected up to my Patreon. So anyone that supports me, they get a professional World of Warcraft guides website as a thank you for supporting me. Without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so here we are. We are in the Enclave, and we need to choose a covenant. So, word to the wise, I've got many rogues myself, so I have to choose a covenant for my rogue. Thing is, though, I've actually played every single covenant but one of them in the past, and so that leaves me with an option. Do I go for one that I've previously played and I know exactly everything about, or do I go for one where I've never played the covenant? Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I am curious about playing a covenant that I've never played before. The Necrolords. This looks like a pretty interesting covenant to me. So, winner, winner, chicken dinner, let's get it going. I'm going to choose Necrolord. Never played Necrolord before, and I'm willing to give it a go. So, we just learned a new ability. This is called Serrated Bone Spike. Embed a bone spike in the target, dealing 547 damage and 45 bleed damage every 2.6 seconds until they die or leave combat. Wowzers. Okay, cool. So that's actually a new ability for us. I'm very pleased to pick that up. Fantastic.
Hear the words of the Arbiter.
Serrated Bone Strike. Okay, excellent. Choose where you wish to go in Shadowlands. We're going to start with Torghast. Torghast is going to be the first place we go to.
Speak, mortal.
But we've got a little bit of stuff we need to do beforehand. Okay, so I believe there's also an additional... Oh, yeah, there you go. Fleshcraft, I believe it's called. Fleshcraft is an ability that we can learn, which basically gives us a shield, which is super duper extra pooper. Look at that. We're going to get a massive shield now. How much damage does that give us? 3,200. That's half our HP, so that's going to protect us in combat and keep us really, really powerful. Now, usually I play engineer on all my characters, but this time I'm not playing an engineer. I'm playing a miner and a blacksmither. So we need to find the blacksmithing trainer, and we need to find the mining trainer. We need to learn Shadowlands mining and blacksmithing. So let's go ahead and get that done. Shadowlands mining. There we go. Anything else we need to pick up here? Nope, not that I'm aware of. Blacksmithing trainer. There we are. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Right, so that's brilliant. So we now got blacksmithing learned. We've got mining learned. That's everything we needed to learn straight away. I don't believe I will be able to use this auction house, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, we sold a lot of cobalt, didn't we? My goodness gracious me. That's incredible. Now, because I recorded this episode not too long ago, since the last episode, I haven't had a chance to sell more goods on the auction house. So I've only had a few sales on the auction house. So we're probably not going to be doing as much, flipping and stuff like that. We're going to be really getting into the meat of leveling here. We have done 36k in sales, but it's been less than half a day since, the last recording. So I really wanted to just get on and get another one done, because I fell behind a little bit with these episodes. So I wanted to get ahead once again and make sure we get some really good episodes for you guys. So we're going to head over to Torghast right now. Oh, maybe before we go to Torghast, let's change up our enchants. That's a good idea, actually. Let's change up our enchants, because at level 50, you can change all your enchants, which is super duper trooper. Okay, I'm going to make this in my home now, so I can always get back to Erebus quite quickly and easily if I need to. Let's head over to the auction house in Stormwind City. Okay, so enchants time it is. Now, the beautiful thing about this is we actually have quite a lot of gear, which is heirloom gear, and thus the enchants are going to be very useful. For chest, we're going to have plus 30 stats. Let's get plus 30 stats on the chest. For weapons, now weapons is an interesting one. We could either go sinful Revelation, or we could go Lightless Force, or we could go Celestial Guidance. I'm actually going to go Celestial Guidance on the main weapon, and on the offhand, I'm going to go Sinful Revelation. Fantastic. For Cloak, let's go to Cloak next. I think we'll probably go for some Leech, actually, just for some extra healing. As for everything else, it's replaceable gear, so I don't really want to be forced to keep my gear on because I chose to do it. Okay, so all that's bought. Let's just grab that from there. I'm just going to check if we've got a dagger heirloom or not. Because if I do have a dagger heirloom, I don't think I do. Let's just take all classes, and do I have any dagger heirlooms? I do have a dagger heirloom, but it's not upgraded. I might actually buy some upgrades from Erebos and put a dagger in my offhand. And the reason for that is with Outlaw, it's always a really, really good shout to have a dagger offhand, simply because it hits fast, and you always want your offhand to have like a good enchant that you can hit fast with. I'm trying to decide whether to go for this one, 4 agility, 6 stamina, or that one, which is, they both do the same, but this one gives just pure crit, and this one gives crit haste. I think we'll go for pure crit. I think it's probably better off on a whole. So let's go to the Erebos Flightmaster. Now, whilst we're here, we're going to also pick up the Renown, which will give us 60 Renown with Necrolords. Okay, 60 Renown, we can get that with Necrolords. I could also change Covenant to do it with each of them, but I'm not going to right now. I'll handle that later. Okay, the game's just catching up with the fact that I've just got 60 suddenly. Pepe will sometimes be dressed like a Necrolord. Oh, that's very cool. And then delete that mount. We've already got that mount already, and we've already got this mount as well. Delete both those. Lovely, jubbly. And we also got that legendary. Fantastic. Now, outside of this, it says we can upgrade our weaponry here. This will allow us to increase the power level to that. I'll tell you what we're going to do instead. We're going to go on my rogue and just quickly upgrade all of my stuff. So my rogue holds all my gold at the moment on other characters, and that's probably the best thing to do. To the Hall of Explorers we go. And this is where the Heirloom Vendor is.
You got my attention.
Okay, with the Heirloom Vendor here, there is some that I haven't actually got yet. The Pandaria. I've got to get Pandaria Explorer, but I thought I'd already had that. How crazy of me. I haven't already got that already. Okay, weapons. So, let's have a look at what heirlooms we've got. I have a dagger one here. It's level 34. And we want to... Oh, it's got no upgrades at all. Buy all of those. And that will do the trick.
Watch your back.
Add that to this dagger right here. 9 crit. Excellent. Let's now take it up to the next level. Take it up to the next level. And the next level. And then the final level. Excellent. That is now usable. It did cost us a fair bit, but it's not a problem at all, is it? Let's be honest. Let's log out there. Okay, so now we can go ahead and craft ourselves that dagger that we wanted. Here is the dagger. One-handed dagger. Brilliant. Let's put that in this offhand just there, as we do. And then let's put this on the cloak. This is the correct cloak, is it not? It certainly is. And then let's put Sinful Revelation on the dagger, because it is the offhand. We want that to hit faster. Then we want this Celestial Guidance on the main hand. And then Chest Enchant, we want plus 30 stats. Fantastic. We can probably send this this actual weapon off to our banking character, which is Eros Bank. Eros Bank. There you go. And then we can just go like that. Okay, lovely jubbly. So we have now got everything we need. And now, because we are Necrolord, I feel like I need to make our character look like a Necrolord. But that's how I feel at the minute. But I can't actually see any Necrolord gear here. So maybe we need to unlock more of the Necrolord before we can do that. I can't see anything there. Do we have to get a new level of renown? What level of renown do we need? Let's just check 80. Title the Primus. Emney. These appearances will become available for purchase from the renowned quartermaster. Ah, okay, so we actually have to buy them. Oh, how interesting. Oh, fantastic. All right, cool. So we got a goal to work towards. And for now, we can go into Torghast. I feel like I really want to buy some shaded stones, though, you know, from like somewhere or craft them. Can I make it with perhaps blacksmithing? Let's have a little look. See here, Shadowlands blacksmithing. Oh, porous sharpening stone. Oh, great. So if I actually bought some of that, I could do that, but I can't yet. I've got to get some porous stone. What if I went down here and just looked to see if there's a an auction house vendor mount? Auction house mount? Auction house mount. Just when you need one, there's never one. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, there we are. There we are, good sir. I see, I see, I see. Okay, now let's go over to the Hall of Shapes where we can learn crafting. And then let's just start crafting a bunch of these up. And we can actually use these whilst in Shadowlands to increase our attack power. I think it does, isn't it? Yes, it's attack power by 16. Which isn't a great deal, but it definitely is something, isn't it? Let's go ahead and craft those up. Okay, we can make some more stuff now. Fantastic. What level do we actually learn how to make the shaded sharpening stones? A level 50 blacksmithing. And we are level 10, so we're quite far away from that. We could spend some time learning how to do all this stuff, but in all honesty, I'm quite happy with where we are with everything already. So we're just going to stick with what we got here and head over to Torghast finally. Okay, so I'm actually going to put this porous sharpening stone on both my weapons just to get it started with everything. Get some poisons on there as well. This will take us straight to Torghast. It will skip them all altogether. Okay, cool. Super duper. We've handed that quest in. This is the box of many things. We have nothing to do with that yet. Let's enter SCOTUS Halls and let's get SCOTUS Halls done. Usually the easiest one for me personally to do. So I always like to start with SCOTUS Halls. You get super great abilities in this Torghast. So just in general, it's always a good idea to get this. I'm going to go for health increase just because at level 50, you are a little bit weaker. I've never used this, this ability here that apparently makes them bleed, but I think it could be quite good in all honesty. It seems like it can I like stack it? Does it stack? No, it doesn't stack. I wonder how it works then. Refunds a charge when the target dies. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't really say that it increases the damage or anything, but I guess we could try it on maybe this guy. He has a bit more health. Okay, let's put 3 bone spike. Oh my gosh, it does some damage that does. It does so much damage that I didn't even get a chance to like actually see what it does. But let's just pull the entire room. I think we can actually take these guys because for some reason they feel ridiculously strong. Yeah, we are very, very strong. Wow. This is quite scary how strong we are. I wasn't expecting it to be that strong. So is AoE very like good for Necrolords? Apparently it is. It feels like a very good ability that does. Because every mob that you kill, you get a returned version of it. We don't have to get flawless on this character, but it's always nice, isn't it? Let's be honest, it is always nice. Segregated bone strike, range increased by 50 yards, and the damage increased by 500 at maximum range. That is an interesting one. It becomes a ranged ability. Wait, is bone spike a ranged ability? Oh, it is. Look at that. Whoa. This is quite scary how much damage you do with this ability. I did not know it was such a cool ability. I very much like playing with that Necrolord ability. I think that's very fun. Okay, so we are on the elite, and it's all just about destroying them now. Shouldn't be too difficult. They are all the ads are dead. I think it's just a very simple matter of just slaying this foe. Good and proper. I might actually try and just get some range in this bad boy. Let's have a look. Oh, 1,800 crit. That's incredible. Just to start, level 50, not even level 51 yet. I wonder if this guy will give us level 51. Iron Stomach. That's good. Iron Stomach is a heal, isn't it? Increase the healing you receive from Crimson Vial. Brilliant. That's stupendous. Now, you do get experience from actually collecting souls and things of this nature, so it is a good idea to make sure you get those souls, because they do give you like 1,000 experience, I think it is. Look at that. These guys are dead. Wow. This guy just does not know how to, like, stay alive, mate. So cool. I love being able to use ranged abilities. as a rogue. It's such a unique feeling. I'm not going to lie. I imagine this is probably a better thing to have if you're an assassination. Just having more bleeds is probably a really like cool thing, right? I believe I had 2 stacks on him. He was doing 53 bleeds damage, which isn't too bad. But this is quite an easy one, so you just follow it. It's quite an easy one just to do that one. Okay, Dogi. It's quite fun just to see it, like everything die together. It's quite chill. You're just killing stuff so easily with that bone spike, especially when you... Because it's always a nightmare as a rogue when things run away. Trying to take no epic abilities, so I can have more chance of flawless. You take no epic abilities, you have a better chance of flawless. Bum, bum, bum. Additionally, I haven't used any empowerment. I should do, but I just couldn't be bothered, to be honest. Oh, 1,200. Look at that crit. Beautiful. Sinful Revelation that guy got on him. Let's choose this and fight. Oh no, this is a horrible power. Just take that mastery, whatever. Ding dong, level 51. Okay, look at our health. It's gone from 8k all the way up to 13,500. That's incredible. That's the difference between level 50 and 51. Your item level, your gear goes from level 50 to 98 when you get to that level. It's quite cool. Do wonder. Oh yeah, it does stack. The damage does stack. So, well, unless maybe it doesn't, and maybe it's just the fact we leveled up. Grappling hook. Oh, I like that ability. The grappling hook will actually... Oh wow, that's an incredible ability. Go straight for the end boss here. I'm going to fight him. See what he can do. Okay, let's see what he can do with us empowered. I was going to complete the floor, but it doesn't really matter now because we're not going for experience. We're just trying to get through. Doing it like with flawless isn't really a big deal, especially when we're leveling up. Just getting through is the ideal thing. I don't even think you get more experience if you get flawless. Well, I can't remember if you do, but from what I researched previously, it didn't say that you did. So it kind of made me feel a bit pointless about bothering trying to get flawless when you're leveling. Because if you don't get a reward for getting flawless whilst leveling, what's the point, you know? What's the point? Alright, we could probably actually just buy all of these. Fantastic. Leaves us with a little bit more. Buy the mastery. Cool. Strength and agility increase. Sure, we'll take that. We'll take that. And we'll take that. Lovely, jubbly, extra bubbly. Let's go. No empower bonus, sadly, because we used it all up. But the beauty is we're just going to get through this floor super quickly now. There's so much bleed damage going on. It's insane. Flesh grab does 60% more. That's incredible. That's so cool. 2,000 crit already. That's insane. Segregated bone spike, damage increased by 100%. And damages a nearby enemy. Wow, that's bloody hell. That's really good. That does... How much does that do? 12,000 damage? Wowzers. We'll kill all those in a minute. Want to get the cheeky XP. All these will die so quickly. It's unreal. Die, die, die. See, we could mess about and kill all these stuff on the bridge, but there's really no point to it. Doesn't do a lot for us. We're honestly just better off skipping ahead to stuff that actually matters. Let's take this guy. Okay, let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's made of. Oh, that's not good. Getting feared is not good. That is not a very nice thing to do whatsoever. Okay. Looks like we're going to have to start actually DPSing here. Taking down these enemies. A peg or two. Oh, that's a very good ability there. It reduces all the damage we take, which is quite a nice ability, actually. And we got him before the bonus ran out as well, which is even better. Lovely jubbly. What? Prey on the week. There you go. We're going to do this chest because it will give us a bit of experience. Lovely jubbly. You have to do these by sound, but I'm like deaf in one ear, so it's a struggle for me to actually be able to figure out the sounds. There is a soul over there, so we'll do this. I could destroy these if I wanted to, but I'm really not fussed about them, to be honest. Okie dokie, let's grab that and that. Let's see what we get from these two. Anything good? Flesh grab. Craft absorbs 50% more damage. Wow. Incredible. And yeah, you're immune to movement impairing effects. I really struggled to say that for some reason. And then let's just take this. This will give us a bit more damage. In combat, 30% damage increase. Always a nice damage increase, actually. Okay, this guy's actually, he's a tough cookie. Oh, he did get me with that. He did get me with that, didn't he? Okay, we're using that now. It's funny, last episode I actually dragged the portraits down and I talked about how annoying it is, that it always resets, and then it reset this episode as well. It's just typical. It always resets for me. It's so annoying. And he should be done and dusted. There you go. SCOTUS Halls. We nearly even got what's it called? Flawless. Very close. But I'm not too fussed about flawless anyway. Oh, renown 61. Already one more renown. That's fantastic, isn't it? Okie dokie. Bonus experience. There we go. Speak to Talanara in Oribos. That should give us quite a lot if I do recall. So Talanara, return to Oribos. There you go. Look, 62. We're on 62 renown now. That's amazing. How can I help in the Shadowlands? So we can choose to go to Battlegrounds, Maldraxxus, Bastion, Ardenweald, all of those wonderful things. I think we'll start at Bastion. Bastion's like a pretty cool area to level in. I always think you get so many bits of experience from there. I think that's probably going to be the next area we look to level in. So I'll see you there.